Well, hello, Central. I just wanted to take a few minutes, maybe a little more than a few minutes actually, to give you an update from the board meeting that we had on Monday night. As you know, the statewide freeze ended on December 3rd, and we entered into a new set of guidelines where every county is categorized by risk. And I'm sure you know Multnomah County, which is the county the church is in, is at the highest risk level. I think it's extreme risk. And so they assess those risk levels, I think it's every 2 weeks, and then reassign them based off of those metrics. But as of today, Multnomah County is in the extreme risk level, and every risk level comes with its own set of guidelines. So on Monday night, your church board, your leadership team, we met together to talk about several different things actually. And one of those things is what we were going to do in light of these new guidelines. And so listen to me all the way through this video. Don't cut me off yet, right? I've got some exciting things to talk about at the end, some things I need your help with. So don't leave me just yet. I got some things that I need your help with. But first, I want to let you know what we talked about. We talked about some really great things. Central's really strong right now. You are some awesome people. You really are. I mean, people are staying connected. You're calling each other. And I'm going to encourage you to step that up and call even more, text even more, email even more, send those cards, keep those connections going. We've got people that are in senior living places and stuff that can't get out, or they're aren't allowed to come back or whatever because of quarantine guidelines and rules. So make sure you're calling them and that you're sending them notes and that they know they haven't been forgotten and they're being loved on. Make sure you're doing that. But you are awesome. Central is strong. People are staying connected. People are staying plugged in. People are plugging in where they can. We're doing great financially. We're very strong, very healthy. We are still making some awesome impacts in our community. 171 birds went to Earl Boyles. That's because of your faithfulness and your giving and your support. I applaud you for that. That was a big deal to the staff that was there that day, to know that we were still able to come together even during quarantine, even when we aren't meeting in person, to be able to do something like that. So awesome job. We're still providing shelter to about 40 different people every night. Some of those people have made decisions that are going to help them in life. They've made decisions to get some extra help. A couple of those folks who have been staying at the shelter have moved into the village and made a decision to start taking steps to get into more healthy and stable life. People are being helped. Jesus is being represented in the community, and again, it's because of your faithfulness and because of your commitment to the work that Central has been called to do in Southeast Portland, and I cannot thank you enough. Our ultimate goal of making disciples and sharing Jesus with people is still happening. Even though we're not gathering in person, we are connecting with people literally all over the country. I think there was a couple Sundays ago where it was 7 or 8 different states were represented in our online service. So God is moving and God is working. I mean, if anything, since COVID started, we have moved and we've been forced to move online. Our reach has broadened, our reach has grown. We've gotten maybe even a little bit more intentional about our discipleship process through our various Zoom gatherings and Zoom groups and other online content. We are trying to make growing in Jesus the point of our mission. And I believe we're doing that and making resources available to people wherever they are and whatever they're doing. They can access these things to be able to grow in Christ. We're even getting a youth ministry up and going in the middle of all this. And I'm excited, very excited about that. Folks, we are being a light in this world, and you are a crucial part of that mission, and you are a crucial part of that effectiveness. And we celebrated that together on Monday as a board and as a leadership team. I want to thank you for all that you have done and all that you have endured these last 10 months. Thank you. I cannot say it enough. This has not been an easy season to pastor through. It's not been an easy season to lead through. There is certainly not a class in seminary, maybe there is now, but there wasn't when I went, about how to lead through a pandemic. And so it's not been easy, but you have made it easier. You all have made it easier. I could not have asked for a better group of people to journey through this season with than what I've got right now. You all are truly awesome. And I really do love and appreciate every single one of you. Truly, I do. And I hope that you understand that. I hope that you know that, because I really do love and appreciate you. I've talked to other pastors and churches that are struggling, and I am just thankful that today we're celebrating all that God's doing. And I'm just thankful that, as hard as it's been to lead through this, you all have made it easier. Thank you so much for doing all of that. In our board meeting Monday night, Dana, our secretary, she mentioned Galatians 6:9, which says, "Let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up." Let's not get tired. It's so easy to get tired, to throw in the towel and just make rash decisions, and it's hard. But I thought it's a fitting verse for us to keep going, to do what's good, because the harvest will come. The harvest is coming, you know what? And God is still God, and He is still with us. And with all that in mind, your church board, we talked about these new guidelines. We talked about what we should be doing. And I want you to know, we talk about this often. We email back and forth often. We meet regularly. We're prayerfully considering what we're supposed to be doing, and we will continue to prayerfully consider what God would have us to do and what steps we should be taking. But folks, we want to be faithful to Him, and we want to be faithful to the mission that He has given us. But as of right now, we have decided it's not the right time for us to try to gather in person. And I know that's not popular. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but that's just the decision we feel we need to make. We're going to wait until after Christmas and meet again as a team to discuss and to pray about what our next steps should be. We know we're missing out on some things by not meeting in person, and we really do miss seeing all of you. I really do miss seeing your faces each week. I really, really would rather preach to you than to a camera. I want you to know it's not an easy decision, and it's not one that we take lightly. It's one that we struggle and labor. Let me try that again. It's one that we struggle and labor over constantly. And I know everyone is struggling with these kinds of decisions. I was in a meeting with my kids' school just the other day, and they're struggling to figure out what's the best decision for them to make. There just simply isn't a clear path forward. But when we talk and when we discuss, we talk about more than just what is allowed. We talk about things other than just state mandates. We talk about what's going on in central families, and we talk about what's going on in the surrounding community. And with the increase in cases in the community, and with the increase in cases and close contact that has happened and is happening within the lives of central families specifically, we just feel that it's best for us to wait. There's also many families within Central that are choosing to self-quarantine through the Christmas season so that they can be with loved ones with less worry of spreading the virus to them. So we already know there's a good chunk of people who wouldn't be coming because they're making that decision for themselves, and that's fine. That's a great decision for them to make. But I want you to don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. We are working towards getting back together. I want you to know that. So in the meantime, we are going to do some special things over the next few weeks, and I'm excited about these things. We're going to do our best to make this Christmas season special, even though we won't be meeting in person, okay? So we're going to try to put together a special Christmas Eve service. It'll be virtual, but we're still going to try to make it unique and special, something that will be enjoyable and just a blessing to you and your family to be able to participate in this Christmas season. So stay tuned for that. You'll have more information coming up as soon as I can get it to you, because I know Christmas Eve is quickly approaching. We would also like to put together a Central Family Christmas special. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. And I need everybody's help for this. Even if you've never set foot in the church, you've never attended in person, even if you live in another state, I want everybody to be a part of this, because you are all a part of the Central family. And so I would love to celebrate Christmas season, and I want everybody to see everybody's faces. So what I'm asking of you is that you would get us a Christmas picture of you and your family, right? And you can be creative. If you have a Christmas card that you're sending out that already has a family photo on it, take a picture of the card and send send us a card. Create a slide in PowerPoint with a family photo and a Christmas message. You could even send us a short video of you and your family saying Merry Christmas to the Central family. Like, you can be creative, but I want to see your faces. I want to share your faces with all of Central. Even if this is the first time we're meeting or seeing your face, send us a family picture. Stand in front of your Christmas tree. Stand in front of your house. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but send us that picture so that we can put together this Central Christmas family, whatever, Central Family Christmas special. But send that to us. Send in those pictures, and then stay tuned about when you'll be able to see that special service that we put together for that. You can upload those videos to the link that's provided in the details. You can text them to me, message them to me, email them to us, whatever's easiest for you. Just get us those pictures, and it'd be great if you could get us those pictures within the next week. That would be awesome. We have one more thing in the works, but I don't have all the details worked out on that yet, so I'm not going to tell you that. But no, there's something else coming, and it might be a surprise. So there's the teaser. There's one more thing that I actually could use your help with, and it would really help us a great deal. If you could go and use the church app, the Church Center app that you hopefully received an email about. If you didn't, there's more information in the details. There's a link that'll take you to more information about that. But I really want you to use that app because it will help us streamline a lot of things. It'll help us centralize a lot of information. It'll help us connect more, communicate better, and more importantly, it'll help us establish our online directory with some correct contact information for everyone. So please go use that app. You can use it. If you don't want to use the app, there's a website that's available that you could use. So just make sure you check that out. That would help me out a lot. So I know I said a lot tonight, but the great thing is it's a video. You can watch it multiple times if you need to. But I want you to hear this. You are loved. You really are. You are loved and you are missed. And the best part is God loves you, God cares about you, and God is right there with us. Guys, we love every one of you. We miss every one of you. We care about you. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that you know you're loved and that we all stay connected throughout this Christmas season. If you have any questions, let me know. Give me a call, send me a text, email us. But God bless you all, and we'll talk to you guys later.